Hey YouTube, Wes here checking in with a brand new video for you for Dollar Tree DVD and Blu-ray finds. These are all from the supposedly April 30th Dollar Tree drop that happened this year. Yeah, it was kind of a strange drop this time. Most of my stores didn't put out the movies till like 2 or 3 weeks after. My favorite store here in town never put out a single movie for the past 2 months basically. I don't know what happened. They just never got movies, and it's where I usually find my best stuff. So the finds here I have to share with you today are from 3 of the 4 Dollar Trees here in my town, and then I did take a trip down to Ocala one day, visited 2 stores there, and both stores looked like had fairly recently put out movies, so I found some good stuff there as well. So from 5 different stores here, I got a pretty good stack of movies. Yeah, it was kind of weird, as I said. One store here in town put out the movies like about a week before, and then the rest of the stores were just empty and empty and empty and empty. And then like 2 weeks after, all of a sudden they put out their movies. So it was weird, but I fought through it and found some good stuff. So let's go ahead and get into this. I'll do the Blu-rays first this time. First one I have here. A horror movie with a lenticular cover, and I do like lenticular covers, so I'm always a sucker for picking those up at Dollar Tree. This is George A. Romero's Survival of the Dead. Really cool lenticular cover on this one. Here's a cool one. I don't think I've seen this one before. For a while there, I was really into the Spider-Man movies and just sort of fell off with them. It seemed like they were putting one out every year, and just got tired of them. But it's been a while, so I thought I'd go ahead and check this one out. This is The Amazing Spider-Man 2. This is one I saw some other people picking up as well. This is Neverland. Before Peter became Pan, before Hook became Captain, they discovered Neverland. And very, very fancy packaging on this Blu-ray. Nice foil packaging, so that was a nice pickup at the Dollar Tree. This is just one of those insane ones. It's a magnet release. Rutger Hauer is Hobo with a Shotgun. That was a nice one to find. This one seemed like a really interesting sort of drama, kind of eerie kind of movie, filmed by Ryan Gosling, Lost River. This is another one I've seen a lot of people pick it up. Cameron Diaz, Bad Teacher. And an interesting Western movie here, Run for the High Country. Sort of an action thriller here I thought I'd give a chance to. This is American Violence. This is one that's been in several Dollar Tree drops, I believe. Saw it on Blu-ray there, thought, what the heck, go ahead and grab it. Another magnet release, VHS. Here's a very common one, another magnet release here. John Dies at the End. We got Friday the 13th, The Killer Cut. Here's one I talked about in a recent Movie Time with Wes episode. This is an upgrade. That was a DVD that I had previously, and I found the Blu-ray this time, so I thought, what the heck, we'll go ahead and quickly upgrade it, and that is the movie Paperboy. And the reason I got this movie, it's a nutty thing. This has a different synopsis on it on the back than the DVD had. The DVD named a county. This supposedly takes place in Florida in the 1960s, and it named a county, and the county does not exist in Florida. There is no such county, so I thought that was kind of odd that they came up with this made-up county name. They could have picked any county in Florida, really, but yeah, just an interesting plot line for a movie. Looked like something sort of dealing with Florida, and I thought it would be interesting, so I thought I would go ahead and grab that one. Got a version of Romeo and Juliet here that I have not seen before. This was Haley Steinfeld and Douglas Booth. I always like this sort of wildlife documentary, beautiful places, HD kind of things. So always a sucker for picking these up at Dollar Tree. This is America's National Park, an Eagle Eyes view. So it's sort of flyovers of America's national parks. It should be an enjoyable watch, definitely worth a buck. This is a Draft House Films release. Couple Draft House films made it into the drop this time, which is pretty cool. This is the movie Cheap Thrills. I think this was the most common of all the Draft House films this time. But yeah, go ahead and check that one out. Nice to be able to pick those up at Dollar Tree. Next one I got here, American Dresser. Here's one, another magnet release. This is Sushi Girl. I saw a lot of people picking this one up. Go ahead and give that one a shot. And the last of the Blu-rays, this is River World. Looks like a really a crazy ripoff of the, why can't I think of the name of the movie now? Yeah, so that's the movie River World. Okay, so next we're going to go into the DVDs I found. This one's a BBC video series. I thought it looked pretty good. The American Future, A History. So kind of dealing with the present times and kind of talking about where America might be headed as a country from a BBC standpoint. So yeah, this should be pretty interesting. I want to check that one out. Nice 2-disc set there. This one's another sort of kind of an art house kind of film. Looked pretty interesting here, from the Hal Hartley collection. DJ Mendel in Meanwhile, a film by Hal Hartley. This was a fun one, a cool find. I'm glad I found this one. It comes with a nice slipcase as well. Mr. Peabody and Sherman, the complete collection. So 91 shorts on here from the Peabody and Sherman collection, all 91 episodes supposedly. So that was a very cool find. Here's a Daniel Radcliffe film I found, Imperium. A Wim Wenders film here, The End of Violence. An Olive Films, that was a nice find at Dollar Tree. Another Daniel Radcliffe movie here. This is the movie What If? Romantic comedy kind of thing, I think. Another romantic comedy here. We have the movie Laggies from the producer of 50 First Dates. Just thought I'd give that a shot. I picked this next one up just because it has Sean C. Phillips in it, so I thought, what the heck, I'll grab it. Or apparently, supposedly he said he's in here. So this is the movie A Dead Ant. This one I thought looked cute, and I thought, what the heck, I'll give it a shot. This is The Legend of Halloween. Had some very cute animation style to it, so looked like just a fun animated movie to sit down and enjoy when you just want something light to enjoy. Sam Rockwell in Blue Iguana, kind of an action comedy movie, maybe heist movie. Looked like a good one there. This was a pretty cool set here. Special edition DVD, CD, and booklet set. J.R.R. Tolkien, Master of the Rings. So this is the definitive guide to the world of the Rings, music by Rick Wakeman. So definitely want to hear the music on this, and it'll be cool to sort of dive into this and learn more about the Lord of the Rings world. Yeah, really cool set. Yeah, one of the stores I was in Ocala had like a ton of these. They probably had like 20 of those. So yeah, I don't know. I don't know if that one was common everywhere. I didn't see it in any other stores. It was just that one store. They had tons of them for whatever reason. Kind of a teen comedy looking thing from Nickelodeon, it looks like. 100% Coco. This was a really cool find, although I did see other people finding this, I believe. Miyazaki film, My Neighbor Totoro, which I did not have in the collection, so I was glad to have found that one. Sort of a coming-of-age kind of comedy kind of thing here. Duck Season. Seemed like an interesting thing. Friendship, Identity, Pizza. Everyone's hunting for something. Always interested in picking up music and concert-related DVDs here. This is a musical tribute to Paul McCartney. So really cool. Coldplay, Dave Grohl, Norah Jones, Alicia Keys, Diana Krall, Alison Krauss and Union Station, Sergio Mendes, James Taylor, Joe Walsh, Neil Young. Bunch of cool people doing Paul McCartney songs, I guess. That would be pretty nice to see. This one I saw people picking up early before my store started putting out movies. I was hoping to find it and actually did. I was glad to have found it. This is Andy Goldsworthy, Rivers and Tides, docu-rama film. Special collection here. Kind of a documentary dealing with an artist and some sort of natural art pieces that this guy was creating. Looked like an interesting documentary. Wanted to check that one out. This next one, kind of an action movie, another magnet release here. Tom Hiddleston, Jeremy Irons, Sienna Miller, Luke Evans, and Elizabeth Moss in High Rise. This was a cool one. I'm a fan of Chris Rock, and I saw this one. Snapcase, so very vintage feeling. Best of the Chris Rock show. I think that one's been in past Dollar Tree drops, but I just haven't found it before. Next up, a documentary about the Clintons, just titled "The Clintons: An American Odyssey." Again, with the music-related stuff. Normally, this is not something I would buy, but Dollar Tree, I'll pick it up and give it a shot. Christina Aguilera, "My Reflection." This is another one I saw people picking up, another horror-based thing. It looked pretty interesting. I thought, what the heck, I'll give it a try. I think people were saying it was pretty good. That is the movie The Cleaning Lady. On RLJE Entertainment. And last but not least, I don't know if this is, I think this is a drama, but based off the sort of off-road truck racing world. Should be pretty fun to watch. I'm into cars and motors and stuff like that, so I thought this would be a fun one to pick up. This is the movie Dirt. And it's got a slipcase, but it's sealed outside with the slipcase, so yeah. Different kind of packaging there. So yeah, that's what I found in the technically April 30th Dollar Tree drop, even though I didn't find most of these until the middle of May. And it seems like the store that I'd like the most is never going to put movies out. They never got any, so I think it's pretty much done for this drop. So that's going to do it for this episode. Thank you very much for watching. Let me know what you think of what I found. If you want to have comments about any of these, or let me know what you found, or what I should keep an eye out for that you liked, that you've watched from the Dollar Tree drops. Thank you for watching. Have a great day, great night, and we'll see you at the movies. Cheers.